There are only a few clinically insane people left on this earth. Kanye West, David Goggins, Britney Spears, obviously. But what if there was someone missing? Someone who, for reasons nobody understands, gets up at the hours of...
This is so stupid. Do you know how illegal it feels to be awake right now? The fact that it's 2:32 feels like I've broken multiple laws already. I'm calling it now, straight off the bat. There is no way, Marky Mark, that you do this every day. There's just no way. I don't understand why anyone would want to do this.
Actually, there is a reason why I am doing this. You see, Mark, ever since you outgrew Ted, him and I kind of became best friends. Our friendship mostly consisted of getting drunk together, which, I mean, it was fun, but for the most part, there was still something missing. Now that Ted has disappeared to Mexico, I figured it's probably time to try and turn my life around. With Mark Wahlberg's morning routine.
Why can't I just sleep right now? But to be honest, this routine doesn't look all that bad. You know, this is supposed to be beautiful, but for some reason it feels extremely creepy. But before I can start the prayer time, it's probably a good time to introduce my friend. It's not Ted. It's like my version of Ted. His name's Glenn. So, look, this is the best I could do, okay? And he doesn't talk. But I figured if I get a little bit of time during this prayer time, I might be able to pray hard enough for him to talk. I just looked at myself in my little screen. This looks terrifying. Could you imagine if one of my family members just suddenly had to go to the toilet? Like, how do I explain this situation? I did wish that the teddy would come alive, but given the current environment and circumstances, I don't really wish that to be the case. But as I am Mark Wahlberg, it has got me thinking about the good times that me and Ted have had. Sorry, Glenn. You're just not the same thing at all.
After praying that I wasn't awake at 2:30 and my prayers not being answered,
This is fucked.
now meant I was here.
We made it to the gym at 3:30 a.m. For fuck's sake. I drove skillfully. Well, safely, I think. I can't really remember. I feel like I just kind of blacked out and fell asleep behind the wheel. I've got Glenn with me because I don't need a Ted. I got a Glenn. But not only do I have Glenn, I also have my other good friend, which is less inanimate. Hey, Jam Jam.
Hey, Finn. What's up?
Oh, you know, just awake at 3:30 in the morning, about to go to the gym.
That's some serious dedication. How are you feeling?
I feel fucked.
Those early mornings can be tough, but once you get moving, you'll probably feel great. Mark Wahlberg's gym routine is pretty intense. You might start with bench presses and push-ups for your chest, then add bicep curls and tricep dips for your arms. Finish with some dumbbell flies and hammer curls. Keep it simple and focus on form.
I will admit, there are about 3 cars sitting with me in this car park, which is oddly concerning. Given the time, who else is here right now and why? And are any of them Mark? But without further ado, let's get our Mark Wahlberg on. That sounded cooler in my head.
So I made my way into the gym. Not sure if there would be anyone in there or not, but when I opened the door, it was completely isolated, which means it's only a matter of time before other crazy people arrive.
I just realized I forgot my gym towel. You're usually not allowed to come here if you don't have a towel, but there's no one here. Who's gonna tell me otherwise? This is a little bit strange, but oddly energizing considering how early it is. I am already out of breath though. I never go to the gym, and I know that you gotta be consistent. I'm consistently skipping, so it's not that I'm not consistent, it's just I'm just placing my consistency in the wrong areas. Anyways, let's keep doing more gym things. Look, I'll be honest. I'm tired as fuck, but it's the beauty about being here this early. This is probably the only thing that's good about this, to be honest. is it feels like I'm able to push myself where people won't. I mean, look, there's no one else here. I don't want to be a fitness influencer, and I realize that these morning routines, some of them involve a fair bit of fitness stuff, and I can understand why. I feel like a fucking beast. Everyone's in bed, and that's the old me. Well, it'll probably still be me tomorrow, but that's life. Woo! Woo! How does it feel, Marky Mark, to know you're not the only Wahlberg out there? The fuck does that mean? Please excuse me, I am extremely tired, and the day has barely even started. I'm waiting for it to start. The good thing about this though, is that there's a good chance that I'll be able to watch the sunrise this morning. And I don't think I've watched the sunrise since I did David Goggins' morning routine. I don't seem to do things apparently unless I'm filming it.
Look, I was feeling pretty confident filming in the gym because no one was there, but suddenly I noticed the doors open, which meant I was no longer alone. This is me kind of breaking the ice.
How's it going, mate?
But he didn't hear me. So I quickly wrapped up the gym session and got out of there as soon as I could.
Well, I'm glad that's over. It still feels extremely early, but that is what I'm now starting to realize is the beauty of getting up at 2:30 in the morning. I've done something that I did not want to do, and I am still more awake than probably 80% of humans. I'm still half asleep, to be honest. But if there is one thing that I am, what? It's that I have a hunger. What do you reckon, Glenn?
I'll admit, I was definitely missing Ted. I mean, he sure knew how to have a good time, and at least he could talk.
Hey Jam, what does Mark Wahlberg eat for breakfast?
Mark Wahlberg usually has steel-cut oats with peanut butter and blueberries, a protein shake with sweet potatoes for breakfast.
Jam, I don't have any food. Like zero food, so what do I do? Also, it is way too early to go to the shops.
Just focus on a balanced meal that fuels you.
Can I get McDonald's?
Sure, if that's what you feel like, you can treat yourself to some McDonald's when they open.
Wait, I'm gluten-free. I literally can't even eat McDonald's.
Or can I?
Hi, what's the beer?
Am I able to get a bacon and egg McMuffin, but like without the muffin?
Is it by itself?
And then could I possibly grab 5 hash browns? Thank you. My camera died. My camera died, so I'm on my phone now. And we just got to the spot. But there's no sunrise. But that's life. What do you think, Glenn? You hungry? He's usually not this chirpy in the mornings.
But without further ado, it's time for Finn's gluten-free breakfast that's not going to upset his stomach and make him have to visit a hospital during this Mark Wahlberg routine today. Coming to a cinema near you, or far from you.
Let's begin.
Ice latte!
Why is that so sweet? Plain iced latte. I didn't realize plain meant 10 kilograms of sugar. It tastes good though. You guys reckon Mark Wahlberg ever eats McDonald's? I just know he doesn't. Anyways.
Hash browns!
Oh my fuck, I'm so tired. What you're about to witness in this is going to be history. Bacon and egg McMuffin without the muffin. So it's just a bacon and egg Mc.
Bacon and egg!
First we'll do the sniff test. Wait. What the fuck? I did not expect it to smell like human sweat. Makes perfect sense though. What the fuck is this? This can't be all it is. Cheers. Just a disclaimer, I never eat McDonald's because I like can't. But I feel like that is kind of a blessing in disguise. This tastes like shit. Like, is cheese supposed to be this orange? I don't think so. Can't believe I just spent $30 on all this. I'm starting to question whether or not this has actual caffeine in it because I feel like I'm getting more tired. It's like I'm crashing from the amount of sugar that's in this. But hey, I'm enjoying the view. It is nice. I'm contemplating whether or not I should go home and have a little nap before the next activity.
We can all agree it's pretty dangerous to drive when you aren't well rested. So after my nap, I went home, had a shower, and got ready for...
I'm nervous. What do you think, Glenn?
Apparently Wahlberg plays golf every day. I have never once done this in my entire life.
This is my first ever golf hit ever. Don't judge me. It's people watching me though.
Who even is this guy?
Hey guys.
So the goal is to just get the ball in the hole with the stick.
Just don't overthink it. 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 So I landed in the tree. I can literally see it. It's about 10 meters away. Okay guys, this is where I teed off. Up here. This is where I landed.
Ball in hole with stick. And yet, somehow this seemed impossible.
I thought this would be a lot easier. This is fucking stressful. At least you have no idea where the hole is. This is fucked.
Okay, I've seen enough.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
I probably should have at least practiced swinging before I've gotten everyone's way.
But it turns out, this was all the practice I needed.
Oh my gosh, that felt so good. I can't even see the ball. I kind of like golf.
There was something about hitting that golf ball that triggered the biggest spike in serotonin. And yet, it all came crashing down almost immediately.
This is fucked. How am I supposed to do this? Fuck. Okay. It's out. Imagine if I got it in the hole from here. Probably gonna have to imagine. Stay there. I'm actually shocked at how good I am. I'm so nervous. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Still on the first hole. It's probably been about an hour. About as successful as the last Transformers movie. The second one. First one was actually pretty good. These leaves. Oh, I can taste the sweet victory.
And finally...
Hope no one saw that. How many hits was that? I don't even know how many strokes that was. We're gonna have to, I don't know, I think that was like 5?
But I had spent so long on the first hole, there wasn't enough time to keep playing. Considering as part of Wahlberg's routine, it was now...
snack time. Yeah. Now, obviously, Glenn and I have not prepared anything, so we are going to have to address our friend again. Hey Jam Jam, what does Mark Wahlberg eat as a snack?
Mark Wahlberg often goes for healthy snacks, like almond butter with apple slices, protein bars, or a handful of nuts.
What if I'm at the golf course?
You can bring along some portable snacks, like a protein bar, a piece of fruit, or some mixed nuts. Something easy to carry.
Okay, Jam Jam, what if I haven't prepared anything and I need to buy something from the golf course store?
Anything light and easy to eat will do the trick.
Okay, thanks Jam Jam.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
Take care.
Sorry. Oh, thanks.
Anytime.
Thank you. Oh,
Have a-
fuck. Yep.
You're
Sorry.
welcome. It's all good. Take care.
Hello?
Hey there. How can I help?
Jam, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, so they didn't have any fruit or nuts or yogurt. I did not expect them to, really. It's a fucking golf course. But we got the next best thing, a little bit of highly processed protein. Beef jerky. You want some, Glenn?
I assumed Glenn wasn't hungry, but to be honest, I wouldn't know because, well, he can't talk. Look, I'll admit, by this point, I was pretty tired and my day had barely started. Back when it was just Ted and I, this was around the time when we would just be waking up.
Oh.
But now that times are different, let's hope somehow I can rejuvenate with the most interesting part of this morning routine. To say I felt nervous is probably an understatement. This thing apparently gets down to minus 130 degrees Celsius. Last time I checked, that's enough to kill a man, or at least make him cry.
Alright, so can I leave my shorts on?
Yeah, you can leave your shorts on, just like take whatever's out, like in your pockets or anything out.
But there was no backing out because the chamber was already pre-cooling my potential death, apparently.
When you're ready,
Alright.
jump in.
It's really cold.
I had no idea what I looked like before editing this, but now I know it didn't look as cool as it felt.
I feel like Han Solo.
And no one liked my joke. I'm not even sure if I liked it.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
I thought I was ready, but I wasn't.
Blow the, yeah, blow it.
Fuck, I'm actually shivering.
Okay, do you want to quickly do a few more? Now let's
And before I knew it, I was sitting in minus 130 degrees Celsius and somehow still alive. Mostly. Now you can only spend 3 minutes maximum in there, so before long, it was over.
Get me the fuck out of here. Oh, I feel my body warming up very quickly.
Yeah. Good. Do you want to try the red light therapy? You can take videos of it.
Really?
I stand,
Okay.
because you want to get all of the red light and infrared.
Close my eyes.
I open them, but... it's
Really?
up to you.
Considering how tired I was from this routine, I decided to keep my eyes closed and sort of zone out for a bit. But then something strange started happening. I actually felt like I was coming back to life. Not only was my body waking up, but I actually began feeling overwhelmingly happy and a little sweaty.
Well, I'm like really warming up. I'm like getting hot.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I'd forgotten about Ted. And Glenn, apparently. I completely forgot about Glenn. Yo, I'm not even fucking kidding. I actually feel so good. And I'll be honest, I was feeling like pure shit walking into that. I've been up since 2 a.m. I can't wipe the smile off my face. I actually feel incredibly good. I'm not even fucking with you. Oh. Yeah, I'm surprised. I guess doing good things is a good thing. I guess doing painful things is fuck. So when I returned home, I felt like a new man. I used to choose things that made me feel good, but eventually I'd always feel like shit. Today, I tried things that didn't feel too good, and consequently, now I feel amazing. It can be easy to fall back on past bad habits, even relationships. But when you know what to expect, why not just leave it behind and start creating a new future?